Hello friends, in this session we will discuss some selected C programs to understand the working of arrays. Arrays, as we know, can hold many values of the same data type. Arrays can be of integer data type, character data type, boolean, etc. Now, let us start with a C program using array with a simple example of searching an element in a list. We consider the list to be of integer data type created by the user. The user intends to search an integer element from this list. So, let us start by formulating the algorithm for this problem. Step 1, start. Step 2, input the size of the list or array. Step 3, input the elements in array up to the size mentioned. Step 4, input the element to be searched. Step 5, set the index position at the first element. Step 6, compare the element at the index position and the element to be searched. Step 7, if they are same, then display element found and go to step 9, else increment the index position to the next element in the array and go to step 6. Step 8, display the message element not found. Step 9, stop. Now, let us do this program. Let us first type this program and compile and run and see the result. Hash include stdio.h, void main, close the parenthesis, start the curly brace, int I comma n comma s comma a with a size 10 and flag equal to 0 semicolon. Here we defined an array A with size 10. Printf, enter number of elements in the array, close the braces, semicolon. Scanf %d comma ampersand sign n, close the parenthesis, semicolon. Printf, enter the array, close the parenthesis, semicolon. Now, we can start the for loop. For within parenthesis I equal to 0 semicolon I less than n semicolon I plus plus. Then scanf within parenthesis %d comma ampersand sign array A of I, close the parenthesis, semicolon. Printf, enter the element to be searched, close the parenthesis, semicolon. Scanf %d comma ampersand sign s, close the parenthesis, semicolon. Now, let us start the second for loop. For within the parenthesis I equal to 0 semicolon I less than n semicolon I plus plus. Now, we will check for the condition. If within the parenthesis A of I equal to s within curly braces flag equal to 1 semicolon, printf element found, close the parenthesis, semicolon. Then break semicolon, close the curly brace. If flag equal to 0, then printf element not found, close the parenthesis, semicolon, then close the curly brace. Let me briefly explain the program to you. The program starts with the header file In the main function, we have initially declared all the variables that are being used in this program. Here we have only used integer data type. You can see that the array is declared as an integer array of maximum size 10. So, your list can have at most 10 elements. The user is allowed to fix the size of the array within a limit of 10 elements in this program. The user then can enter the elements into the array. A for loop is used here to repeatedly enter the elements into the array. The user is asked to enter the element to be searched, and the search is carried out from the start of the array to the end by iteratively comparing each of the array element with the search element entered by the user. If the desired match is found, the program prints as the element is found, or else it prints the element is not found. Let us now compile this program and run for the result. Suppose you run, you can see that the system prompt for enter number of elements in the array. Suppose you are entering 5 as the number of elements in the array, then the system will prompt for enter the array. There you can enter 5 elements. Suppose you are entering 2, 6, 5, 89, 4. So, after completing the 5 elements, the system will prompt you enter the element to be searched. Suppose you are entering 5 as input. Now, you can see that the program output says the element found. Consider the second case. You just run the program once again. The system will prompt you for enter number of elements in the array. Suppose you are entering 4, you can enter 4 array elements, enter the array. So, there you are entering 2, 3, 5, 89. Now, you can see that the system prompt for enter the element to be searched. Suppose you are entering 4 as input, the program output says that element not found. Now, let us go through another example of array programming to find the average of a set of numbers. We can start with designing the algorithm first. Step 1, start. Step 2, input the limit of elements in the array and the elements in array. Step 3, add all elements in the array. Step 4, average is found by dividing sum by number of elements in the array. Step 5, print average. Step 6, stop. Now, let us type this program and compile and run for the result. Hash include stdio.h. Then you can start the main function void main within curly braces. You declare the variables int I, comma array of size 100 a 100, comma I sum is equal to 0 semicolon. Then another variable float avg for finding the average. Then printf enter the limit of numbers, scanf %d ampersand sign I. Printf enter %d numbers comma I, then you can close the parenthesis and semicolon. Then start the for loop for I equal to 0 semicolon I less than capital I semicolon I plus plus. Then within curly braces scanf %d ampersand sign a of I, sum is equal to sum plus a of I, then close the curly brace, and average equal to sum by I, then printf the average is percentage f avg, then close the braces. In this program, we have initialized the array with a maximum of 100 integer slots. Since average can be a floating point value, we have declared it with the data type float. The variable sum is declared initially as 0. The user enters the size of the array and array elements up to that size. The sum variable is now used to store the result of adding of each of the array value with the previous value iteratively till the end of the array size. After the final iteration step, the variable sum holds the sum of the entire array elements. This sum, when divided by the number of elements in this array, gives the average value of the elements in the array. So, let us now compile this program and execute for the results. Now, you can see that the system prompt for enter the limit of numbers. Suppose you enter 3 as input. So, you can see that the system again prompt for enter 3 numbers. You are entering 1, 23 and 1. So, the program give you an output, the average is 8.000, because you have declared the average as floating point data type. So, you again run the program and see the results. Suppose you are enter the limit of numbers as 5. Now, you can see that enter 5 numbers. Suppose you are entering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as input, the average is 3.000. Now, let us move to another program. So, in the previous two sample programs, we have seen integer arrays. In this program, let us learn about string arrays. For this, consider an example of generating or printing a match in the following list prepared by the user. Now, let us go through the algorithm. Step 1, start. Step 2, input 5 strings in the array 1. Step 3, input 5 strings in the array 2. Step 4, display match the following. Step 5, set index position at the first element for both the arrays. Step 6, print the strings at the index position of array 1 and array 2. Step 7, increment index of both array 1 and array 2. Step 8, if the index positions does not exceed last elements, go to step 6. Step 9, stop. Now, let us type this program and compile and run for the results. Hash include stdio.h. You declare the main function void main, within curly braces you declare the variables int I, capital I, comma small I, comma j, comma sum. Then you declare the character array char name 1 of size 550, then second character array char name 2 of size 550, then printf enter the list 1. Then you can use the for loop for I equal to 0 semicolon I less than 5 semicolon I plus plus scanf percentage s comma name 1 of I, printf enter the list 2. Again you can use another for loop for I equal to 0. Now, let us type the second for loop for I equal to 0 semicolon I less than 5 semicolon I plus plus scanf percentage s name 2 of I printf match the following for I equal to 0 I less than 5 I plus plus printf percentage s then percentage s name 1 I name 2 of I, then close the curly brace. In this program we have declared two string arrays, namely name 1 and name 2. The string is in turn an array of characters. Here each string array can hold maximum 5 strings and each string can have a maximum of 50 characters. Therefore, the string array is written as a 2-dimensional array, where the first field 5 indicates maximum number of strings in the array and the second field 50 indicates maximum number of characters in each string. Now, let us compile this program. Now, you can see that there is no error or warning. Now, you execute this program. The system prompt for enter the list 1. You are entering 5 list Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Goa, Maharashtra, Karnataka. The system will prompt you for enter the list 2. Here also you are entering Trivandrum, Chennai, Panaji, Mumbai and Bangalore. Match the following: Kerala, Trivandrum, Tamil Nadu, Chennai, Goa, Panaji, Maharashtra, Mumbai and Karnataka, Bangalore. So, you got the output. Now, let us again run the program for different inputs. The system prompt for enter the list 1. There you are entering name of 5 different fruits, and for enter the list 2 you are giving 5 different colors. Then you can see that in match the following you will get the fruit and corresponding color. The next program to discuss is appending or concatenating two arrays. Appending an array to another gives an array which contains the elements of one array followed by the other array. First, let us go through the algorithm. Step 1, start. Step 2, input the size of two arrays S1 and S2. Step 3, make an empty array C with size S1 plus S2. Step 4, input the elements in first array, and step 5, input the elements in second array. Step 6, from index 1 to S1, copy elements of array A to the array C. Step 7, copy the elements from index 1 to S2 of array B to index S1 plus 1 to S1 plus S2 of the array C. Step 6, display the appended array C. Step 7, stop. Now, let us type this program and compile and execute it. Let us now start typing hash include stdio.h, start the main function, void main within curly brace int I1, I2, I3, then A of 50, B of 50, C of 50, then I j. Printf, enter number of elements in first array. Scanf, percentage %d ampersand sign I1, printf, enter first array for I equal to 0, I less than I1, I plus plus. Scanf, percentage %d ampersand sign A of I. Printf, enter number of elements in second array, then scanf, percentage %d ampersand sign I2, then printf, enter second array for I equal to 0, I less than I2, I plus plus. Scanf, percentage %d ampersand sign B of I. Then I3 equal to I1 plus I2. Then printf, the appended array has percentage %d elements comma I3. For I equal to 0, I less than I1, I plus plus. C of I equal to A of I. J equal to 0 for I equal to I1 semicolon I less than I3, I plus plus comma j plus plus. Then C of I equal to B of j. For I equal to 0, I less than I3, I plus plus. Printf, percentage %d comma C of I, and close the braces. Make sure that you have entered semicolon after each program statement. In this program, I1 and I2 stores the size of the array elements. The size of the appended array is found by adding I1 and I2 and is stored in I3. The append operation is carried out by a simple iteration which assigns the elements of the arrays in order, one array after the other. Now, let us compile this program. You can see that there is no error in this, and let us now execute this program. So, you can see that system prompt for enter number of elements in first array. Suppose you are entering 2 as input, then enter first array. So, you are entering input as 5, 2. Enter number of elements in second array, you are giving 3 as input, then you have to enter 3 elements, enter second array, there you enter 45, 23, 6. Now, the program output will be the appended array has 5 elements 5, 2, 45, 23 and 6. So far we have discussed about single dimensional arrays which may of integer or character data type. Now, we discuss about 2 dimensional arrays where each array row can have multiple fields of same data type. For understanding the working of a 2 dimensional array in detail, let us consider a simple example of printing mark list of a set of students. Let us first go through the algorithm. Step 1, start. Step 2, input the number of students. Step 3, input the names of students. Step 4, for each student input the marks M1, M2 and M3. Step 5, for each student obtain the average marks as M1, M2, M3 divided by 3. Step 6, for each student print their name and average marks. Step 7, stop. Now, let us type this program and compile it. Hash include stdio.h, we are including the header file, then after that the main function, then within curly braces int I, and declaring the 2 dimensional array A of 50 50 I j and some float average of 50, then declare another character array char name 50 50, then printf enter the number of students, then scanf %d ampersand sign I, printf enter the names of %d students comma I for I equal to 0 semicolon I less than capital I plus plus, scanf %s name of I, printf enter the marks m1 m2 m3 of %d students comma capital I, then you start the for loop for I equal to 0 I less than capital I plus plus, then within the braces sum equal to 0, start the second for loop for j equal to 0 j less than 3 j plus plus, and within the curly brace scanf %d ampersand sign A of I j sum equal to sum plus A of I j, then close the curly brace, then you find the average of I equal to sum divided by 3, then close the braces, printf the percentage of student are for I equal to 0 I less than capital I plus plus, printf percentage s percentage f name of I average of I, then close the brace. This program declares an integer type 2 dimensional array A of 50 50, where first index 50 indicates the maximum number of students and the second index 50 indicates the maximum number of marks, that is m1 m2 m3 etc. for each student. The array operations are similar to that in the single dimensional array, except that we need to specify both the index position of the 2 dimensional array to access the desired position of the array. Now, let us compile and execute this program. You can see that there is no error in this program. So, you are executing this and the system prompt for enter the number of students. Suppose you are entering 4 as input, then enter the name of 4 students. So, you are entering any 4 names for the students, then system will prompt for you enter the marks m1 m2 m3 of 4 students. Now, you are giving input as 60 space 70 space 50, then 40 space 42 space 46, like that 25 36 40. Then the program will give you an output as the percentage of students are. For each name you will get the corresponding percentage of marks. Please verify the answer. Thank you for watching this session. We will again meet in another session with a new interesting topic in C. Till then, bye.